Hey everyone, it's Lisa from the blog farmhouseonboone.com, and today I want to answer a question I get asked a lot, and that is, how do you deal with all the negativity that comes with building an online audience? So as you all know, my husband quit his job back in May for us to pursue blogging full-time. It's been nothing short of amazing. I launched my Create Your Blog Dream course just recently, and I cannot believe how many people I'm walking along to create their own blogs completely from scratch, or people grow their blogs who already have a blog that they feel like they haven't been able to take to that next level of earning an income. I've been able to build an audience here on YouTube with my Facebook, Instagram, blog, and with that, of course, comes negativity. So it's just a fact of life that the more people you're in front of, the more people are there to criticize you. And I find a lot of people are scared to even start because of it. They're worried about putting themselves out there. So when you put yourself out there and your blog grows, you have people that are in your real life who come up to you at church and tell you they've watched your videos. You have people that say, oh, what do you think about this since you talked about this on your blog? And it can be a little bit scary and intimidating to know that people are watching you, especially people you know. It's almost okay when you picture it as a bunch of random strangers, but when they're people that you know in your real life who you know are listening to you say these words, it's a little bit intimidating. And there comes some negativity. Now, I have to say, I have never had negativity in my real life. No one's ever said anything to me that's been negative from people that I know, but I put out a Facebook or a YouTube video that gets 100,000 plus views, and you can bet there are people who want to tell me everything that's wrong with me, my physical appearance, my demeanor, things that I said wrong. I mean, you would not believe the amount of things that people can come up with to criticize. So it didn't really stop me originally from starting my blog, but it definitely hurt whenever I realized it was happening, because at first, everything was well received. I didn't have a very big audience, so the 20 people who saw it said it was good. And now I get it all the time. I mean, I could get on my Facebook right now and my YouTube and find 20 comments of people who think I'm the worst person in the world. And it just gets easier with time. And really, honestly, it just gets easier the more that it happens. You realize that it's a problem with the person, not you. If they are willing to get on the internet, watch something long enough to find out what they don't like about it, and then comment that says something about them. Another thing is you have to remember the positive things people say. So I find myself doing this. I'll tell my husband, so-and-so said this, and they said this, and they said this, and then I'm like, but wait a minute. 90% of the comments were like, Lisa, thank you so much. This tutorial really helped us. We love this recipe. And you need to focus on the positive comments that happen. You gotta realize that your goals are bigger than the random troll sitting in their basement in somewhere, Florida or wherever state, just the first state that popped in my brain. They don't get to determine what you do. So if you're gonna stop creating your dream or building up to a goal, putting out content, building an audience, because you're worried about the opinion of someone that you don't even know, who probably goes around doing this all day to everyone they see, then your dreams aren't gonna make it very far, because there just is going to be negativity. Maybe it just helps knowing that other people are going through it too. I know that helps me. So when I first started YouTube, and I think I had like around 10,000 subscribers, I reached out to my friend Christina from the DIY Mommy, and I was like, hey, what's up with YouTube? It seems worse. Like when I was just posting on Instagram, I never got any negative comments, but putting yourself out there on a video, people just for whatever reason feel that they can attack you more when they see your face and your hand movements and your facial expression. For whatever reason, they feel enough of a connection with you to attack you and say negative things. And it helps so much because I realized that she, who creates beautiful content, who's a very successful YouTuber and blogger who makes her full-time income doing that, gets it too. It just helped. I was like, oh, this is just part of the territory. There's nothing wrong with me. Everyone who's in this position gets the negative comments. So just knowing that other people are going through it helps. I guarantee you, Joanna Gaines gets a crazy amount of negativity. Every time you go in the store, on the cover of the tabloids is Jennifer Aniston. And It's always something. And she gets it, you know? So no matter who you are, it's gonna happen, and it happens to others too. And people that you probably think are awesome and you respect, they're getting it. So it's not personal. It's more on the person who's saying it, and you cannot let that stop you from living out your dreams. No matter what you're creating, you have to be able to put yourself out there, and it can be challenging, but it's the only way to reach those goals is through that process. And building an online audience definitely brings in the negativity. It happens to everyone. Here on YouTube, there is the thumbs down button, and that drove me so crazy. In fact, it kind of still does, because I put out a video and right away I'll get a thumbs down. I mean, somebody, I feel like you're out there waiting to give me a thumbs down. And what bothers me more than anything else is that you don't have to say anything with it. You can just be completely anonymous. You don't have to see your screen name. You just get to say that you don't like it with no strings attached. And you know, that's hard, but you just get used to it. And I know that for me to create this income for my family, it's gonna take just kind of letting those things roll off your back. It's just part of it. And so how do I deal with it? I think it's just I've gotten used to it. I know that other people are going through it too. And I'm not gonna let some random hater keep me from living out my dream. And I gotta focus on the positive, what people say positive. So that's my answer to the question. How you do it in the beginning, putting yourself out there in front of people that you know, and you know, kind of almost putting yourself out there as an expert can be scary. One thing is I try not to put myself out as an expert. I try to bring people into my learning experience and my homemaking and DIY and recipe development, all that. I try to just bring people into my life versus putting myself out there as an expert, because that can be super scary. So I hope this has been helpful for you if you've thought about starting a blog or YouTube or an Instagram or anything that will bring in an online audience and you are fearful of the negativity that will come. I hope this video helped you. If you are looking to build your income, you know, the end of this year and then all of 2019 is a wonderful time to start. I created a course where I walk you through absolutely everything that I've learned over the past 3 years to get to this point with my blog and online audience. It's my new course called Create Your Blog Dream. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check out more of the details. It's still in its introductory price, but it's going up tomorrow actually. So you can check it out in the description below to see if it would be a good fit for you in the business you're hoping to grow, and the audience and just blog idea that you're trying to get your message out there and reach other people with in 2019. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're brand new, please hit that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by the farmhouse.